Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Morning Live Show. The live show's podcast and meta content is brought to you every week by these loyal sponsors. McGraw-Webb Chevrolet on the bypass in Camden, Alabama, serving their customers for 30 years. Join the McGraw-Webb Chevy family today. Tucker ATV, Jackson, Alabama, your local servicing Polaris Hustler Echo dealer with an international reputation. T Ward Powersports in Camden, Alabama, XL Godfrey Hurricane boats powered by Mercury and Yamaha engines, your water skiing gear headquarters on Lake Millers Ferry. Safford Trading Company and Safford Equipment under the tower in Safford, Alabama, home of your residential and commercial lawn care bundle bear. Wildlife Management Solutions in Utah, Alabama. Let the guys at WMS select the right seed and blends for your soil type. South Alabama Kubota and Reynolds on the Strip in Monroeville, Alabama. Kubota and Skag Zero Turns, the right Kubota tractor for the right price. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors and enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Gettin Outdoors live show for July the 14th, 2023. We are live from the Lawler Timber Company, Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. It's 78 degrees. It was old muggy this morning when I got up, mostly cloudy with a west-southwest winds about 1 mile per hour. Mighty proud to have Mr. Taylor Ward sitting in with me. We got a lot to talk about, Taylor. You got some action going on out there at T Ward Powersports. Now that you rode, you can get by there on the road. But welcome to the show, and I appreciate you taking time to be with me this morning. And we're going to tell you all about a lot of stuff going on at T Ward Powersports in a minute. But first of all, I want to bring in the Queen Bass Lady of Millers Ferry. How you doing, Maddie Smith? I call it the Bridgeport Summer Team Trail, Taylor, but we just need to call it Maddie's tournament. Right. That's what everybody calls it. Good morning, my dear.
Good morning. How are y'all?
We're going to have, let's see, this will be the third leg of 4 tournaments in the 2023 Bridgeport Team Trail. And you got, how many boats you got signed up in the morning, Maddie?
I got 40 right now, so
wow,
hopefully some more.
So you're going to have a full field, and you'll probably get 10 or 12 more in the morning. What you hearing about the water conditions? What you hearing about the fishing?
It's the rain. It's always the rain this time of the year, you know. High water, trashy water. It's part of fishing out there, though. You know, it's part of the game. It's part of the thing you play when you're doing that. So, you know.
All right. Well, tell us what's going to happen. You're going to blast them off. You know, safe daylight tomorrow, anything you want to tell them, how to get up with, if they hadn't got a boat number, how to get a boat number. And we weigh in at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, correct?
Yes. So I'm going to be in Camden today. I'm hoping around 3 o'clock. I'll be there all day. I will be at Lakeside if you do want to come by, pay anything. If you want to pay ahead of time, you can just call, text, whatever you need to do, or I can meet you somewhere else. I've got several new people showing up that haven't done it before, so let me just explain this real quick. It is a $125 entry with a $40 membership per person. So for a team, it would be a total of $205 for somebody solo.
But now that membership's just one time only.
Yes, just one time. I've just got some that have signed up for this tournament. It's the first time they've signed up, and some of them have had a bunch of questions about it, and so it's just easier that way. And then it would be $165 for anybody fishing solo. But if you have already paid the membership, and like some of you have already paid a good deposit down on it or paid it in full, you know who you are. But it's $125 the morning of if you've already paid the membership. Yeah.
All right, and the payout based on a 50 boat field, it looked like we might get that 50 boat, be $2,000 first place. That's pretty good. But talk about the Angler of the Year now, Maddie. That's what's so great about your tournament trails. You got a special add-on of $2,000 for the Angler of the Year. Talk about that a minute.
Yes. So our Angler of the Year is $2,000 based on 50 boat field. That is what we pay back out to you from the money y'all have given us and keeping it all back. We will pay $2,000 if we have 50 boats every tournament. But Community Neighbor Bank has added on a $1,000 bonus to the summer leg as they added on to the spring leg. So they gave us $2,000, told us to split it down the middle, give $1,000 to each AOI. So it is the Community Neighbor AOI because they give you that big extra bonus, and that's just the people they are. They're great to work with. I love working with them. Any problem I've ever had, I just run up to them. They can help me anyway. They actually are all my bank accounts are over there with them. So I love having them, and anything y'all need with the bank, I'm telling you, Community Neighbor is where you should be.
And didn't I see where little Al Johnson, didn't he win a tournament not long ago?
I think he might have won some money. I don't know if he won a tournament. I think he might have won some money. I think I know that he is up there in those points. He is in the points.
Yeah. But anyway, now that $1,000 is added on to what the trail puts on too, so it could possibly be a $3,000 Angler of the Year payout.
Yes. So when Ryan Etheridge when Ben Etheridge and Ryan Schroeder won spring AOI, they got that $1,000 extra bonus on top of. I really couldn't remember exactly what it was, but when I gave it to him, he was like, "How'd you do that?" You know, I had to explain to him. Well, Community Neighbor gives you a $1,000 bonus as well, so it was a good bit of money.
Hey, yeah, you got to get better with these numbers now. You spent the day with Kay Donaldson not long ago, and you know how she can spit them off just like that.
She sure can. She is just something I don't know how she keeps up with them. The whole time we were talking, she was just spitting them out, and I was amazed.
Well, I tell you what, she's down at ICAST this weekend. Now, can you imagine her working a floor at ICAST with every major fishing industry in the world down there? She's in her element down there, I guarantee.
Oh, yeah, gotta be. She is right up in it, and I've got to get to that point, but she is something because I can't do it. I couldn't do it.
Well, you're doing good. I tell you, you are making some progress up here on these Millers Ferry tournaments now. You've already put out your schedule for 2024, so anybody wants to see that, go to the Bridgeport Team Trail Facebook page. You keep up with that pretty good, Maddie. But one more time, if anybody wants to come fish the Bridgeport Team Trail tomorrow at Bridgeport City Landing, tell them how they can sign up, and we're going to weigh in at 1 o'clock, correct?
Yes, we're going to weigh in at 1 o'clock. You know, it's just call off number blast, you know, like your basic tournaments when we blast off. But to get a hold of me, you can call, text. I'm good with anything. I will be in Camden. I'll be riding around a good bit doing some other things, so just try to call me or text me. You can pay the morning of. You can sign up the morning of. I really don't have any rules really based off that. I don't care. It's however you want to do it. Whatever is best for you is what we'll do. $125 the morning of, and if you renew, you got to add the $40 membership. And other than that, I mean, I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to go.
There you go. And you will be staying at Lakeside, which is on the Camden bypass. And if you hadn't seen Lakeside, it's worth driving the trip in there to see. They got a nice little campground right there. So, and also tomorrow morning, Bridgeport Team Trail, Bridgeport City Landing, $125 interest fee, $40 per person membership if you are not already signed up in there. So Maddie will be there at day crack in the morning. We'll blast them off, weigh in at 1 o'clock tomorrow evening. Maddie Smith, the queen of Lake Millers Ferry bass fishing right now. Hey, Maddie, you're doing a mighty good job, and I appreciate you coming on with us this morning.
Oh yeah, look, I hope to stay the queen of Millers Ferry.
Hey, you are.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep that title.
And I tell you what, we're gonna change the name from Bridgeport Team Trail to Maddie's Trail. That's what everybody calls it anyway.
They do. At this point, that's all they call it.
All right, darling. Thank you. Have a good term.
Yes, sir. Y'all too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That gal, she does a good job, Taylor. I tell you, I'm mighty proud of her. She, she went to the University of Montevallo Outdoor Scholars program up there at the University of Montevallo, and she tried to fish on the fishing team. I don't know what happened, but anyway, she loves it, and you got to love it to do stuff like that. All right, let's talk about some events that are going on this weekend. Of course, we just talked about the Bridgeport Summer Team Trail tomorrow, Maddie's tournament. There's her number, 334-830-6490 if you want to get in that event. And this right here, I saw some race boats coming by here early this morning. Really? I'm sure they were going to Demopolis. Sure. This is a big deal up there. I'm not into boat racing, but it's a lot of people get into it. It's a lot of local people. A lot of them in Clark County do that, don't they, Taylor?
Right. That's right.
I know Will Harrell and old Bruce McKnight. He used to be a boat racer.
Well, here, Jamie Jordan here locally. I'm sure he's racing tomorrow.
All right, and that's in Demopolis tomorrow at the Demopolis City Landing. And I got, let me see, I think it's going to be Saturday and Sunday.
That's right.
And I think Saturday at 12 p.m. Sunday. Saturday at 11 a.m. and Sunday at 12 p.m., $10 admission. And we were talking about it. Shane was telling us the other night, heck, they close the river up all up there. It's a big deal up there, and that will be tomorrow at the Demopolis City Landing. And then also tomorrow, Dippy Outdoors is going to have his crappie tournament out of Hubbards Landing. If you want to get in that's a good tournament. 251-747-9261. And he's got a big kids tournament coming up in August. And we'll talk a whole lot more about that a little later on. Also tomorrow down in Dauphin Island, this will kick off the 90th annual Alabama Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo with the Roy Martin Youth Angler Tournament. That will be tomorrow in Dauphin Island. If you want more information, call 251-277-7079. This is probably the biggest youth tournament ever put on. It'll be, I want to say it's going to be 1,000 kids fishing in it tomorrow, but I think that's right. I don't quote me on that. And then this next Thursday afternoon, we will be out of Bridgeport City Landing with the Fruit Jar Open. And that is a $15 per angler, $5 per boat, big fish, cash money only. And of course, Ken Clayton puts that on next Thursday afternoon. And then next weekend, the 90th annual Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo, the world's largest deep sea fishing rodeo, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. It will be July the 21st through the 23rd, Dauphin Island. You can get all the information you want on this, the live contest Thursday night, the fishing tournament, and everything by going to www.ADSFR, Alabama Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo.com. And if you have not seen that website, it is something to see. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there the next weekend at Roland Cooper State Park. And there's some chatter going on about this one. The Alabama Catfish Series all nighter from 7 o'clock July the 22nd till 7 a.m. July the 23rd. That will be at the Roland Cooper State Park. And also, this right here is going on next weekend. And if you want to go, all you got to do is type in WDFW E40 in the comments and win 2 tickets to the World Deer Expo next weekend. We will be talking about that, of course, on the podcast this week. I talked to the turkey team, Mark Brunner and Eddie Salter. Mark was on here a while ago, and he did a great job. We had a great conversation about the outdoors. The World Deer Expo have Hannah Barron, Turtle Man, Bubba Buck, Eddie Salter, and of course, Mark and Mitzi will be there with the turkey man, Twiggy the water skiing squirrel, and the big buck competition. Now, when I talked to Zach Brown the other day, he said the big buck competition is they want you to bring your mounted deer and get them officially scored, and they're going to have a wall of fame. And this is the only place, Taylor, where you can go and see diversity of deer killed in Alabama. There'll be deer heads from North Alabama to South Alabama. They'll have them all on the wall, where they're from, and it is just amazing to see how many big bucks are killed in Alabama. And also the bow hunters of Alabama will be having a 3D archery tournament. It is one of the biggest archery tournaments in the state. So if you're into archery, bow hunting, it's going to, next weekend, the World Deer Expo, July the 21st, 23rd, and I do have a couple of tickets to give away. All you got to do is type in WDE40 in the comments, and we'll be giving these tickets away. And if you wait and buy them at the door, they are $25 a piece. And Taylor, you want to make a little announcement today too. You got a few tickets. How you gonna get them away?
Oh, what we say we're gonna do?
The first 4 people that come to T Ward Powersports today and say they heard this, you're gonna give them a pair of tickets to the World Deer Expo. So go by Taylor Ward's today at T Ward Powersports on Highway 28 and say, hey, I heard y'all talking about them tickets. And Taylor has got 4 pair of tickets to give away today to the World Deer Expo. And man, it's going to be, let me tell you, Eddie Salter, there will be all kind of seminars. Here's Eddie's seminars. Friday, the 21st, he'll have a seminar at 6 p.m. Then Saturday the 22nd, Eddie will have a seminar at 2 p.m. And then Sunday, he will be there at 1 p.m. And he also said on the podcast, if you hadn't listened to it already, Eddie said if you have bought a call from him in the past 40 years and you got it, you bring it to the show and he'll be glad to sign it for you and autograph it. And so if you got one of them old Eddie Salter calls that he's been making them for a long time, y'all take them up there. And yeah, Mark, he showed up. Mark's still on here. Mark will be in the booth with him, and they'll have T-shirts and calls, and they can tell you. Mark Brunner's a pretty sharp cat. Now he'll tell you all about trapping and what all you need to do to get ready for the deer season. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great show, and y'all go by the Turkey Man booth and see Mark, Mitzi, and Eddie, and tell them you heard about them right here on the Getting Outdoors show. All right, let's see. Gator hunting. We got to talk a little bit about gator hunting because the tags have been drawn, and there is, most people have already paid the fee. There is a $250 fee if you draw the tag, and only Alabama residents could draw them. Hunters were randomly selected, and it is on. 50 tickets will be given for the West Central Alabama zone, and that will be from the Highway 84 bridge in Monroe County to the Jones Bluff Lock and Dam. And I'm looking forward to seeing all you gator hunters coming to town. All right, let's see what else I got on. Dallas County Lake is open up. I was at the bait shop the other day, and it was some elderly ladies in there getting them some worms and crickets, and they said it was really, really some fish biting up there. And let me tell you, Taylor, old Shane Jones now started a phenomenal. Those ladies have got them. I don't know where they're getting them, but they got them some umbrellas. and they're putting down the lawn chairs, and then they got them umbrellas hooked to them somewhere, so that sun ain't bothering them at all. They sitting on that bank up that Dallas County Lake, and they pulling in them dead gum brim and bass and catfish. So the Dallas County Lake is wide open, y'all. It's closed on Monday and Tuesday, but I'm gonna tell you, it's open on Saturday and Sunday, and it's one of the most beautiful public fishing lakes in Alabama. So y'all go check it out. And the gator tags, like I said, have been drawn. I do want to share this picture with you. I got this picture from an alligator tag holder. Brock Hansen was his name, and that right there, to me, y'all, it is that explains the Alabama alligator hunt right there. It's so much different than the one you see on TV. You have to go out there and shine the lights and find the gator, and then use those big deep sea reeling rods to hook them up and get them to the boat. You got to get a loop on them at the boat before you can dispatch them. But that picture right there, I mean, look at the cap hanging on the windshield. They probably in one of them XL boats, one of them center console XL boats. But that, I just love that's the best picture I've ever seen that tells about the alligator hunt. Man, we got a good crowd on here. Old Lucas Gibson, he getting ready for that catfish tournament coming up. B-Dog, Tommy D, old Mark Brunham, Harry Pardon, good morning, my friend. B-Dog, Jared Hudson, good morning to you. It would be cool, look what old Jared said, it would be cool to see a T Ward booth up there selling boats at the World. Well, he should have been at the ICAST this week. But you have a good time up there. Jarrett won the tickets last week. Old Rusty Godbold said that he is glad Taylor that 28 is open back up.
Me too, Rusty. I promise you.
But Michael Clary, good morning. Good morning to you. Old Slim's tuned in. Tristan Gray, how you doing? Mike Fuller, Travis Lee, Ray Ferguson, good morning, my friend. Let's see Mr. Harry Pardon, how you doing? Al and Brooke Smith down at Lock 5. Grandma Karen in California is tuned in. We'll do the weather with her in a minute. Ann Farrell, good morning to you, my dear friend. Shane Jones is tuned in. Tina Foster, how you doing? Alan Hudson, the Reeling Rednecks down in Monroe County and Old Noonan Hall in Natchez, Mississippi. Good morning to everybody. Todd Campbell, good morning in Spanish Fort, Alabama. Chad Vice, Rob Brooks, Doug Pugh. Good Lord, we got a good crowd on here this morning. I did want to show you this before we get Taylor to tell us something. I took this picture Sunday when me and Joe Allen was out there, and I wanted to show y'all. This is right in the mouth of Alligator Slough. And that is an old sunken ship. Now, I'm sitting in 6 foot of water, as you can tell, but if you can see but that boat is in about 12 feet of water. And if you can look, that just is probably about 24 feet of it sticking up out the mud. So that is a big boat right there. I don't know what it is.
Is this the first time you've seen that?
No, that's the first time I took a picture of it, but it's right in the mouth of I wish somebody with some skin diving gear. I don't know if it's a metal boat or a wooden boat or what it is, how old it is, but I'd love to know the story on that boat. It's right at the mouth of Alligator Slough. You can't miss it. I mean, it's right there as you turn off the river. And but I mean, is technology amazing now, Taylor?
Absolutely.
And so I wanted to share that with y'all this morning because I know y'all heard us talk about that boat. And hey, we have caught a crappie or two off of that boat too. And I want to give one more plug to my friend Bug with A1 Tent Service. Now, Shane Jones told me about this ceramic tents. And when you park your boat at Ellis's Landing on Sunday morning before daylight, and it's 95 degrees when you get back, and that you get in your truck and you can't touch your steering wheel, this new ceramic tent Have you ever heard of it?
I haven't.
It is just like parking under a shade tree.
Really?
It does not let the sun inside your vehicle. And old Bug, he has been tinting vehicles around here for 5-6 years, but he's never done any ceramic tint. So I talked to him. It's expensive as heck. It cost $400 for me to get my windows tinted, but he and the material that he had to order was pretty expensive. You know how that goes.
Oh yeah.
But he is doing it now. So if y'all want to get that done, if you want to invest that money, if you're like me and you park out in a parking lot in the hot sun every day, this right here will save the interior of your vehicle. It will, and as you're going down the road and it's hot, your air conditioner doesn't have to work near. It is amazing technology. It's some kind of pigment or something in that tint that blocks that sun, and it's just like parking under a shade tree in the hot sun. So if you want to get it done around here, old Bug is your man. He has been tinting windows for McGraw-Webb Chevrolet for a long time, but now he has got the ceramic tint. You can give him a call at 334-455-0269. And while we're talking about McGraw-Webb Chevrolet, tomorrow they got a special guest that will be at McGraw-Webb Chevrolet from 9 to 12. Jarquez Hunter is looking to have a strong season at Auburn as Auburn's #1 running back, and he will be at McGraw-Webb Chevrolet in the morning from 9 to 12 for a meet and greet. So y'all come by and get your picture taken with him. Welcome him to Camden. And even you Alabama fans, go back there and pat him on the back and tell him how much we're going to enjoy beating them again. But I'm going to be by there. But y'all stop by there, McGraw-Webb Chevrolet in the morning. Say hello to Jarquez Hunter, Auburn's #1 running back. He'll be there in the morning. All right, let's talk a little bit about T Ward Powersports. Taylor, you really did. That did road close and hurt you, man.
Yeah, it did.
It did, but
but we're happy to have it back open.
You know, I tell you what, before we talk about T Ward, I did want to show y'all this. That right there is me and Travis went Saturday, and he caught that 176. And then me and Joe Allen went Sunday, and I caught that 180. That was this weekend. And I'm going to tell you, Travis is getting into this crappie fishing. And you see how he puts those stake beds out, Taylor?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we catching on those stake beds that that Travis is putting out. And I tell you, you need to do that out there now. With that live scope, you can find them. And, I mean, you can put them in good places. And that right there. Is something else. And you need one of them new XL center console boats. Tell us what you got out there now. I know you got a lot of stuff. You got probably one of the biggest inventories of anybody I've seen in the boat business, Taylor. Talk about T Ward Powersports, what you got, and I'm going to throw this up here while you talking about it.
Gotcha. We still got, I think I've got 7 203 20-foot Bay Pros. Got 2 220s left, couple side consoles, center console, and a Stalker series, which is an 18-foot boat, similar to your Tracker.
Grizzly.
Good utility / fishing boat. Of course, we still got several Tri-Tunes left. Which I can, we've got those marked down. They've got a little hail damage from that storm 3 weeks ago. We've got those marked down tremendously. So if you're in the market for something like that, we can quote you a price fixed or as is. But they're about $15,000 below MSRP. So it should be a good time, which the $1,000 rebate has ended with XL. But we're hoping they're going to bring that back in another couple of weeks and help us move the rest of what we got on the lot. So still got 0% financing on Hustler lawnmowers right now. That'll run through for another month or so. So if you're in the market for that,
and if you need a new lawnmower, that grass, you don't need to fool with no raggedy lawnmower right now. I can tell you that.
It's certainly growing. In our shop, we've had a lot of calls in the last 2 weeks. Can you get to us tomorrow or the next day? And the answer's been no, but we are starting to catch up a little bit. So if you got some service work you need done, come on by. Hopefully we can get you worked in a timely manner.
Yeah, CT Ward Powersports, that's on Highway 28. What's your hours?
8 to 5, Monday through Friday, 7 to 12 on Saturday. However, we will not be there this Saturday.
Okay. So that's CT Ward Powersports. And talk about those side-by-sides a minute now, because I have a lot of people ask me about those. Talk about those. I can't pronounce it.
AOs. It is that is basically all the running gear, the engine is Can-Am components. That is a aftermarket Can-Am machine. This company builds transmissions for Can-Am. So in exchange, they get to run their engines. Everything we have on the lot's 1,000 cc. That's making about 82 horsepower. Electric dump beds, windshield, winch. I mean, they come loaded up. They are street legal if you change the tires on them. You have to put a DOT certified tire on it. And they have the blinkers and brake lights, reverse lights, all around. They're on average, $7,000 to $10,000 cheaper than some of the other competitors. And we've had
loaded up with all that stuff with the winch and all that stuff.
That model in the picture there, it starts at $16,500, which is not bad for all the components on it. And we're making deals on them every day, so you can save a little off of that right now.
All right, we'll be right back. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right after a word from these loyal sponsors. River Legend Outfitters, Citronelle, Alabama, your one stop for all things hunting, fishing, and outdoors. Home of the frogging tournaments. Coast to coast true value in downtown Camden, a shopping experience you will never forget. Lofton's Bait Shop on the bypass, your first stop if you're hunting or fishing in Camden, Alabama. Open Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m., closed on Sunday for God and family. Bubba and Joe Allen Dunn at Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama, across from McDonald's. Outfitters for the serious sportsman. Rack and Reel Sports Grill next to Piggly Wiggly in Camden, home of the all-you-can-eat wings on Thursday night, where anglers and hunters meet for supper. Community Neighbor Bank with locations in Greenville, Camden, Pine Hill, and Grove Hill, serving rural Alabama since 1906, bringing you the Gettin Outdoors weather since 2007. The 40th Annual World Deer Expo at the BJCC in Birmingham, Alabama, July the 21st through the 23rd. Buy your discount tickets now at worlddeerexpo.com and be entered for the African Safari giveaway. Plaza Golf Cart Sales in Demopolis and Tuscaloosa, your easy-go superstore. Town Country United Bank, Camden, Alabama, proud sponsors of the Town Country United Bank Hunting and Fishing Report every week on the Gettin Outdoors podcast. Harris Farm and Marketplace, Possum Bend, Alabama, Park, Laree, Pip, and Hunter, family-grown, family-owned farm fresh produce. Lawler Timber Company, Camden, Alabama, family-owned independent business offering professional forestry services and home of the Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. Class Storage on the bypass in Camden, Alabama. Safe, secure storage for that motorhome, boat, or camper. ClassStorageLLC.com. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors. Now let's get back to the live show. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Gettin Outdoors live show. I'm sitting here with my co-host Taylor Ward with CT Ward Powersports. We've been talking about a little bit of everything. I've been looking, Tommy D and me exchange texts every morning before the show, and he was telling me Thunder had hip surgery, so I sure hope she's doing okay. I was hoping to see her on here today, but get well, Thunder. We're thinking about you here, and that hip surgery, that hip replacement, I think it's pretty common surgery now, and maybe that'll make you get up and do the hucklebuck when you get well. Jim Andrews, good morning, my friend, and thank you. I want to thank everybody. I had so many birthday wishes yesterday. Was my 72nd birthday, Taylor. I'm getting old, man, but I had so many of y'all wish me a happy birthday, and I really do appreciate it. It's always good to see how many friends you got when you got a birthday like that, and how many people care about you and take time to wish you a happy birthday. I don't want the birthdays to stop, but damn, I wish they'd slow down, man. I wish they'd slow down. Let's do the Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen Getting Outdoors weekend weather forecast for the weekend of July the 14th through the 16th, 2023. Today, showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 91. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Chance of rain today, 70%. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy, low tonight, 73, with the south winds 5 miles per hour. Then Saturday, showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Partly sunny, 93 degrees, west winds 5 to 10. Chance of rain tomorrow, 60%. Tomorrow night, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy, low tomorrow night, 74 with 5 to 10 mile an hour south winds. Sunday, showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. It's just getting over and over and over. Mostly sunny with a high near 93, west winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain Sunday, 60%. And then Sunday night, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low around 71, west winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. That is, you're Getting Outdoors Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen weekend weather forecast. Appreciate everybody tuning in to that. Appreciate Grandma Karen keeping us up with that California weather. I ain't seen her put it up today, though. She must be still typing. But anyway, we like to compare our weather. Taylor, anything else you want to mention? Remember, if you go out to Taylor Ward's and visit him today, the first 4 people that come out there and say they heard us on today on the show, Taylor has got a pair of World Deer Expo tickets to give away. That's a California weather, sunny, hot, high, 105. Good gracious! I'm glad I ain't California, but you have got a 10 to 15 mile an hour breeze. So I always like to share our weather forecast, and it's hotter in California than it is in South Alabama.
No doubt.
Thank you, Grandma Karen. All right, everybody, that's all I got. Taylor, one more time, what you got that you need to get rid of quick at T Ward Powersports?
Everything. Everything. It's time to get the new models in, so we're making deals.
And go by there today and get you a pair of tickets to the World Deer Expo while it lasts. And I want y'all to see my dog Sally out there, because Sally got back from the beauty shop yesterday, didn't she, Taylor?
Yeah, so she got a fresh cut.
You want to plug who does the cutting for her? Maybe she'll give you a discount next time you take Sally by there.
Yeah, Miss Paula Lowry at Lowry's Board and Grooming. She really does do a good job. She's fantastic. So we have to keep her up.
Ray, that's on my bucket list. Ray said if I ever come close to Hammond, Louisiana, I want to stop by the Southern Boys Outdoors, because I keep up with them on Facebook, and they do some cooking. They do a little bit of everything, Ray. But yeah, I would love to do that. I got some old buddies down there, old Bruce and those guys with the swamp people down there that hang out. I do need to get down there and visit them. I really do. And we need to hook up and do a podcast, because I tell you that those guys, they are the real deal down there. The Southern Boys Outdoors. Y'all go check them out on Facebook and YouTube and follow them, because they really do a great job of promoting the Louisiana outdoors. All right, once again, type in WDE 40 if you want a chance to win free tickets I'm giving away today. And if you want to, if you stop by T Ward Powersports the first 4 people that stop by there and say y'all heard me and Taylor today on the show, Taylor's got a pair of tickets he's going to give to you. So appreciate everybody tuning in. Taylor, appreciate you taking the time to be with me today and all the support you give to Getting Outdoors show. I really do appreciate it. And it's hot summertime. It's time. Now's the time to get in that new boat.
That's right.
And I can't wait to get in. I hear my old buddy Scott Ackerman got one of them new XL boats. I wonder if he's going to let me and Travis and Joe Allen ride in it.
He might.
I doubt it. I
might.
doubt if we'll ever even get in that there. You going to get any old stinky catfish in that boat? But anyway, I can't wait to see it. And y'all stop by, see T Ward Powersports and check Taylor and Jessica and Sally's new haircut. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for supporting all the sponsors. Everybody have a great weekend. Now, more than ever, God bless America. And remember what old Big Dad and Taylor say. Get outdoors.
Pap taught me every critter's track and how to set a hair trigger on a trap. He taught me to shoot, scale, and skin and make a snare with a leather strap. He taught me to be a part of the woods and all his woodsy tricks. Said you gotta walk soft on 2 light feet and try not to break.